Okay, hello, my name is Maddie. So everybody's doing this, so I thought I'd try it out. So I went into my room and got some DVDs and books to talk about. So, if you wanna listen, go on ahead. If you don't, well then, goodbye. So, here's the first book. Family Outing. What happened when I found out my mother was gay? Got this book from the Easter Bunny. Okay, so like most teenagers, Troy Johnson was obsessed with sex, but his coming of age took a sharp turn when, in the era before Don't Ask, Don't Tell, he learned that his mother was a lesbian. When he found out her secret during a surprise visit from her ex-lover, his head spun. Does that mean Mom cruises schoolyards? Does that mean I have the gay gene? If I sleep with enough women, will it create an anti-gay force field around me? First paragraph. Okay, this is actually a really good book. It's really graphic. It's from the point of view of the boy, obviously. And, he was pretty cute. Like, the point of view when he was a kid was pretty cute, even though he seemed like a pretty big jerk when he got to be my age and a little older. And, yeah. You should read it. It's really good. Okay. Now here's one. Here's one that is really, really impactful. 13 Reasons Why by Jay Asher. I read this when I was bored because I was bored and I was tired, but I couldn't go to sleep, so I got it out. I got it for Christmas and read it. I was meaning to read the first chapter, but it was so interesting and it was so sucking it in because the whole book takes place in one night and you're just dying to know what happens next. So I ended up reading till 8 in the morning and then I fell asleep and then I woke up at 12 and finished reading it. So Clay Johnson doesn't want anything to do with the tapes Hannah Baker made. Hannah is dead. Her secret should be buried with her. Then Hannah's voice tells Clay that his name is on her tapes and that he is in some way responsible for her death. All through the night, Clay keeps listening. He follows Hannah's recorded words throughout his small town, and what he discovers changes his life forever. Then at the top it says, "You can't stop the future. You can't rewind." Here, I'll read it like this. You can't stop the future. You can't rewind the past. The only way to learn the secret is press play. Isn't it cool they wrote that? Yeah, it's a really good book. I suggest if you're going to read it, start reading it in the middle of the day so that you don't totally, mentally destroy yourself from not getting any sleep. So, yeah. Now here's a movie that I rented the other day. It's called Trade. When Human Trafficking Hits Home. Now this movie, there we go, has made me fear for my life. Because, it could happen to anybody. It could happen to you, me, mostly girls, but it could happen to boys too. People could come over when you're, walking alone, even the broad daylight, grab you, and, well, if you're a virgin, they could, sell you and on the internet or something. Yeah, it's really sad. When 13-year-old Adriana is kidnapped by sex traffickers in Mexico, her 17-year-old brother, Jorge, sets off on a desperate mission to save her. As Jorge dodges overwhelming obstacles to track the girl's abductors, he meets Ray, Kevin Kline, a Texas cop whose own family loss leads to him to become an ally. Trade is a thrilling story of courage and devastating expose or whatever, of one of the world's most heinous crimes. And there's the back. It's a very good movie, and it's very, very sad. Okay, Home at the End of the World. I love this one, because it's so... I love it when an unlikely family, or unlikely people, go together to make a family unit. It's a really amazing movie. It's called A Home at the End of the World with Colin Farrell, Robin Wright Penn, Dallas Roberts, Sissy Spacek. I know 3 of those. And Colin Farrell is hot. Alright? So, it says, remember when your very best friend in high school, the one who knew and kept all of your secrets. Okay, I'm gonna read that again. Remember your very best friend in high school, the one who knew all your secrets and kept all your secrets? Bobby and Jonathan, who shared that kind of friendship, meet again as adults in New York, sparked by their relationship with free-spirited Claire. They forge a loving unit that redefines family. Colin Farrell, Robin Wright Penn, Sissy Spacek, and Dallas Roberts star in the lyrical film that's both a celebration of commitment and a music and memory-driven portrait of America in the 70s and 80s. Good movie. Okay, so I'm gonna do this in 2 parts because it's getting to 6 minutes and that's pretty long, so I'll see you very soon.